not, no big deal. Use the week for practice and move on to the next tournament. But he also told me last night that he came into this week and he said his timing and release was excellent.
Right. Well, he's up by 29. If you're Jason Couch, you have to say, I haven't bowled all that well. I'm only down by 29.
Right.
One or two mistakes by Pete Weber, and Jason Couch is right back in this.
Well, you know, with the spare here, Pete Weber's going to be going at a 226 pace. Jason Couch can get up and strike in the 6th and 7th and cut the lead to 8 pins.
Then all of a sudden, it's an oxygen test. He's getting a little thin down there. Now Pete Weber gets the spare, but he is only up by 18 pins. Semifinal number 1, Couch and Weber. This is far from over, my friends. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to Burlington, North Carolina.
Ball reaction is not quite conducive to what he had all week long or what he was looking at. You can see the frame that he went high, quite a bit left target.
Well, the strike will put him within 18. And he was going to change balls. Now he changed his mind.
Every move is tough. See, what he's doing is he's chasing it to the right. Normally, on normal conditions, if your ball hooks too much, you move left. You move left if you're a right-hander. You move right if you're a left-hander. And now what's happening is when Jason moves to the right, his ball actually hooks more.
Well, he leaves the 6th open. He had a golden opportunity there. Is he too deep?
Well, I think his move now is taking a ball that doesn't hook as much and moving to his left and playing a much tighter line.
And you can see he joins Pete Weber, 253 tournaments fastest to a million. You know, and talking to him, said, were you disappointed he didn't break the record? He goes, the record stood for 13 years. I'm just glad to tie a Hall of Famer.
That's a nice record to tie, absolutely. See, and there's the dilemma. Every shot's going high. He gives that ball more room to the left, throws it a little bit harder, and the ball doesn't make it back.
Now he's down by 42 pins.
This ball's going to be further to the left. Actually, a lot further left. Looking at my cat system here, that was about 3 boards left of the last shot on that lane.
Oh.
The last shot on that lane did go Brooklyn.
Well, he's bowled so well this week. He's averaged in the mid-220s. His timing looked to us last night very, very solid.
Right, yeah, I mean,
hand was soft on the ball. He had all the makings.
Right, and you know, you bowl all week long looking at the lane a certain way, and you come out for one game, and all of a sudden your look's different. You know, Jason's got to make up his mind that when he comes into TV day that he may or may not have what he had all week long, and be, you know, just allow himself to make, you know, the changes and the adjustments he needs to make.
Well, Pete had it right. Well, bowling fans, if you log on right now to PBA.com, you can chat live with Eric Forkel. And if you have a question about today's telecast, leave it in the TV questions section of the community page. And if your question is answered live on the air, you'll receive a PBA prize package. So you can just dial up www.pba.com. Pete Weber up by 52 right now.
Weber in the driver's seat.
42, I should say. If he strikes, he'll be up 52. Pesky for him. Second time he's left the 10 in this match.
He's doing what he needs to do. He's made one errant shot where he went through the nose and left a 3-6-10. Keeping the ball in the pocket. Jason struggling to get the ball to the pocket.
You mentioned it earlier, but Pete looks like he's using more legs this week.
Pete told me he's using a lot more legs, trying to keep his hand underneath it, and he uses more legs to try to stay slower. Creates more leverage. He can stay a little slower, a little softer. The thing that I really like about Pete Weber is the way he attacks bowling. He does everything subconsciously. He gets a mental picture in his mind of how he wants the ball to go down the lane, and then he just steps up and throws it.
Jason, a big Washington Redskin fan, brings the helmet with him. One of the truly nice gentlemen on this PBA tour. All right, wife Kelly and daughters Courtney and Haley, you can cheer right now. Your daddy got a strike.
You know, to me, that shot there looked like it was a little softer at release, that a little more controlled, a little calmer shot, so he's not snapping on it. You see what his ball's doing on the left lane? me, it just looks like it's being overhit, and that's part of Jason's makeup and mentality. He's a high adrenaline, high energy player, and when that happens, he starts to put a lot of stuff on the ball, and he has trouble getting the ball to push down the lane.
Second year in a row, he's been in the finals here. He's got the lead down to 32, and he's not going to do it.
Well, obviously, Jason Couch, a proven winner, future Hall of Famer, and just not the ball reaction that he's had, and he's fighting it.
You know, that ball's gone. You know, you talk to every young player on the PBA Tour, and every one of them, bar none, say this man, Jason Couch, has helped them more than anybody. He's taken all the young players under his wing.
Well, he knows a lot about the game, and he knows how to win. He's a winner. The guy gets on TV. He's a winner. The last couple of shows, obviously, not what he's not what he's all about. Bury him.
Whoa.
Bury him.
I'm telling you, there's
well,
no holds barred here, gang.
You know what? I'll tell you. Pete Weber, a lot like his father, Dick Weber, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Not today.
That's what we heard in Louisville,
That's
isn't
quite
it?
a statement. But, you know, Dick Weber, as great as he was, off the lanes was the nicest guy in the world. And not to say that Pete isn't. But, you know, Dick was always joking and laughing. He's just such a nice guy. But on the lanes, this guy would rip your heart out. Pete's got the exact same deal going when he's bowling with home.
Now he's bowling for practice because with that strike, he is already our winner. Pete Weber has advanced to the finals here in North Carolina. Roger Vessel, the VP Sales and Marketing of Columbia 300 out of San Antonio. He is right here today, and he gets a chance to be part of the check-in trophy presentation a little bit later. He starts out to close things out here in the 10th, and he's going to do it in classic Pete Weber style. He has got so much confidence right now, Randy.
Well, he's within 2 to 3 inches of his target at the break point, which is about 40, 45 feet down the lane.
That's okay. Excellent semifinal for Pete Weber, a 246. He is advanced to the finals. He will take on the winner of our next match. Wayne Webb, Roger Bowker waiting in the wings. Pete will be going after his 28th title. I think that just about sums up the day for Jason Couch, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, again, I can't harp on it enough. The bottom line, Jason Couch's ball reaction is not what he's looking for. It's not what he had all week long. You factor in the emotions going against the Pete Weber, you get all fired up. Jason has got that snap release similar to a Jason Hurd. And when he starts getting fired up, man, the ball starts to be all over the lane.
Now, we started this week with 147 players. It is down to the final 3, and that is one of them. Pete Weber looking for title number 28. Already over $2,300,000. Will he add 40,000 more here in North Carolina? We'll